Hi and welcome to today's Pilates session, and we are going to be working with lower back pain. If you have suddenly woken up with excruciatingly sharp pains through your lower back, whether it's down the center, to the left of you, to the right of you, and you are in complete agony, then the one thing you want to do first of all is apply heat, get some heat or some ice on it, depending on what works for you. 20-minute periods and just help to reduce the inflammation and actually just ease a little bit of pain away. Then we need to just get into some gentle mobilization exercises, gradually building that strength up, because helping to mobilize that stiff and tight area of the body is the best thing for it. So we are going to deal with that problem right this very moment. So you need to first of all make sure that you've got a nice comfortable mat or flooring to start with. So if you don't have a mat, just make sure that the floor is comfortable for you, carpeted, just to make your spine feel more relaxed, and just reducing a little bit more tension from the back. You're going to lay yourself down because you want to make yourself as relaxed as you can. So on your mat or on your floor, and all we're going to do is focus on just releasing that pain. If it's really excruciating, we're going to move gently, we're going to move light. If you do find any of the movements uncomfortable, then please stop and return to these exercises when you feel capable. You may find one or two things slightly uncomfortable, so if it gets painful, stop. If it's uncomfortable but you can keep going, then feel free. We've got to mobilize these areas to a degree that we can cope with without making it too painful. So as you lay yourself down on your back and dropping your arms by your side, you're going to bring your legs together. They're in semi-supine position. You've got your feet together, you've got your knees together, you've got your thighs together. If it's comfortable, place a cushion underneath your head. If you feel that there's too much tension going on your neck or going on your shoulders, lifting the head slightly off the floor may be more comfortable. As you're laying down on the mat, just bring the chin forward slightly, like you're trying to create a double chin. So you're bringing your position into slightly more neutral, and from there your legs together, and we're now going to take the arms out wide and just turn the palms facing up, keep the shoulders down on the floor, and you're going to drop the hips just gently to the left, just very slightly, and then you're going to come back up and you're going to drop gently to the right. Again, not too far to start with. All we're doing is just bringing some fluid into the joints now. You can do this first thing in the morning. This is a really good exercise to do when you're getting out of bed, because you get out of bed and that back is stiff and you can very, very, very hard to move. Then you need just to take a moment, stay on your bed, lay there, and just gently bring the fluid into those joints, kind of get them warm and prepared, and you just need to drop them side to side. If you're feeling comfortable, you can drop a little bit lower. Obviously, be careful. If you start to experience any kind of sharp shooting pain through the lower back or sciatic pain going down the leg, then you're going to ease off completely and just drop. Make sure you don't drop too far down. So we're going side to side. We're dropping those hips to a level that we can go with. And as you're doing this, you're just going to control and slow the breathing. Dropping from side to side. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And we're going to drop once more each way now. Then we're going to come back up. As you come up, I want you to take your right leg, just hold your hands just below the knee level, almost roughly where the shins are, and just tuck the knee into your chest. Tuck it in as far as it feels comfortable. And we're going to release. We're going to take our left leg in, tuck the knee in, and hold and release. And then come back. I want you to go back with those arms, legs together again, and then we're just going to focus on one side on its own, individual. So let's start with the right leg. I want you to just drop the knee and the hip out to the side, slowly down. We're keeping the left leg still, and you're just going to drop again to a level that's comfortable. No force, no pressure, it gets painful. Stop. Don't go any further down, and return when you're ready. And switch over. And let's go again. And let's return. And back to the left. And once more. So read on both sides 3 times. And then we return. So when we come up, we're now going to try our legs from the tabletop. So take the feet off the floor and still with your legs together. Now that starts to get uncomfortable. We're going to bring the knees and tuck them in a little bit closer. If you feel okay, then make sure you have your knees in line with your hip. And then we're going to keep the feet together and we're just going to open the knees. So you're almost bringing your legs into the position of a frog. So feet stay together, knees come out. And then we exhale and we bring the knees back in. And we inhale, open. Now, just be aware of those feet. Your legs will get tired. And what will happen is as the legs get tired, the feet will start to get lower down towards the floor. We've got to keep a hold of those feet just roughly in line with the knees. So if your legs do get tired, relax, come back when you're ready. Just, you don't want to keep going with those knees or with those feet below the knees. And we're just going to target another 3. So if you are struggling, rest, do 1 repetition at a time. Because this tabletop position can feel uncomfortable, especially through the front of your thighs. And then we're going to do 1 more. It's a great way to strengthen the abductors and the adductors, these muscles on the inside and the outside of the thigh. These muscles help support the knee, but also very good for strengthening through this facet joint that links the hip with the lower back. So it's a good way just to build the strength back up. So now we're going to drop the feet, relax. We're going to take that left knee, just hold below the knee and tuck the leg in, into the chest. And release. We're then going to switch over to the other side. Hold. And bring the knee in. And relax there. So now, arms still wide. Let's go back to the first one that we did. Legs together, semi-supine. Let's drop the hips once again. you're rolling the head in the opposite direction. Just so as the spine is moving to the side, we let the head roll in the same position. So we gently drop side to side. We're going to go once more. Once more each way, and then we need to come back up. And then when we do that, we can then focus on dropping them individually. So dropping the right knee, the right hip down. And then going with that left leg, drop the knee, drop the hip. And return. Let's go back to the right side. So we're just alternating from right to left. And we're going to go once more, just once more to each side. And then let's return once again to that tabletop position. Let's return up. And from there, breathe in, open up through those knees. Exhale, come together. So we don't want to force the knees wide. The feet need to stay together. And the feet need to stay roughly level with the knees, or just slightly higher. And again, if those legs, if those hips are getting tired, you rest and you come back when you're ready. And again, any uncomfortable feeling through the back, I want you to tuck your knees in a little closer. And we'll go once more. And then I want you to relax. And I want you to tuck both knees in to the chest. And then just holding yourself into a ball and just roll. And just gently release. And relax from there. And then you can ease off. Now, getting back onto your feet may be tricky. And you may feel a little bit lightheaded. So you're going to take your time now. And you want to roll over onto your front. So you're just going to break it stage by stage. So you don't come up too fast and start to feel lightheaded. So when you've brought yourself into your box position onto your hands and knees, we're going to just roll the spine from here and roll the pelvis. So I want you to drop into your cat position. So you're going to drop the head, draw the belly button up and tilt the pelvis and roll your back so it's into a nice rounded cat position. Then we need to extend into a cow. So we're going to draw the hips back, almost like you're pushing your bum to the ceiling, raising the head, bringing the chest up and just looking ahead and roll once again. And extend. Just a couple more. then you can, in your own time, just slowly make your way up. Hopefully now your back will feel a little bit lighter, a little bit more mobile. If you're still experiencing pain, again, grab a cold or hot compress and just apply heat or cold for 20 minutes in interval periods through the day. Gradually, with acute pain like this, it will ease off within a couple of weeks, but keep mobilizing the area, keep yourself moving as much as you can, taking rest periods when you need to, and eventually that pain will decrease and your mobility and strength will start to increase as well. Thank you for joining me for today's session. Take care of yourself, stay in good health, and I will see you soon.